What if extinction wasn't forever? What if the animals we thought were gone could come back? The woolly mammoth, the dodo, and the Tasmanian tiger, names we've only read in books or seen in museums. But now, science is opening a door we never thought possible. This is the story of how we might bring the past back to life, cell by cell, gene by gene. De-extinction means bringing back species that have gone extinct. These animals were once alive, but something like hunting, habitat loss, or climate change made them disappear forever. But now, with new science and powerful tools, people are thinking, what if forever isn't forever? The idea may sound magical, but it's all about science. Scientists have been saving animal DNA for many years. DNA is like a recipe that tells cells how to build a living thing. If we have the recipe, maybe we can make the animal again. There are three main ways scientists are trying to do this. The first is cloning. If they have good DNA from an extinct animal, they can place it into the egg cell of a living animal that is closely related. That egg can grow into a baby animal inside a surrogate mother. It's like giving the extinct animal a second chance at life, using the body of a living animal. The second way is gene editing. If the extinct animal's DNA is damaged or incomplete, scientists can take a living animal's DNA and change it, bit by bit, until it looks like the DNA of the extinct one. It's kind of like turning one animal into another through tiny changes in its blueprint. The third way is called backbreeding. Some living animals still have old traits hidden in their genes. By carefully breeding those animals over many generations, scientists can bring back some of the features of the extinct species. It's not a perfect copy, but it's very close. Of course, not all animals can be brought back. Dinosaurs, for example, are way too old. Their DNA has broken down completely. DNA doesn't last forever. Most of it disappears after a few thousand years. So, while we may never see a real-life T-Rex, we might see animals like the woolly mammoth again, because their bodies were frozen in ice, and their DNA is still in good shape. Let's talk about some of the animals scientists are trying to bring back. The woolly mammoth is probably the most famous. It lived in cold places like Siberia, and looked like a big, furry elephant. It went extinct thousands of years ago. But many mammoths were frozen in the ice. Scientists found their DNA and are trying to mix it with DNA from Asian elephants, which are their closest living relatives. The goal is to create a baby that looks and acts like a mammoth. They hope that mammoths can live in the cold again and even help the environment by keeping grasslands healthy. Then there's the passenger pigeon. A long time ago, there were billions of them in North America. People said the sky would turn dark when they flew overhead, but hunting and forest destruction killed them off by the early 1900s. Scientists want to bring them back using DNA from their closest living cousin, the band-tailed pigeon. They believe these birds could help forests grow better again. Another animal on the list is the thylacine, also called the Tasmanian tiger. It was a strange-looking marsupial with stripes on its back. It disappeared from Australia in the 1930s. But now, with preserved museum samples and new gene editing methods, researchers are hoping to bring it back using a living animal that's similar, like the numbat. So, why do people want to bring these animals back? Some scientists believe these animals could help fix damaged ecosystems. For example, mammoths could knock down trees and spread seeds, which would help cold grasslands grow again. Passenger pigeons could bring balance back to forests. Some also say, we have a responsibility to fix what we broke. Humans were the reason many animals went extinct. Maybe now we can help make things right. Others say it's about learning more. If we can bring back lost animals, we can study them, understand ancient biology, and find new ways to protect today's wildlife. And let's be honest, it's just exciting. The idea of seeing a mammoth or a dodo in real life again is amazing, but there are also big concerns. Some people worry that we're spending too much money and time trying to bring back extinct animals when there are so many animals today that still need help. Many species right now are on the edge of extinction. Shouldn't we focus on them first? There are also questions about where these animals would live. The world has changed a lot. The forests, grasslands, and ice they used to roam may not exist anymore. And what if these animals don't survive well? Or worse, what if they become a problem for other species? Some say de-extinct animals won't behave like their ancestors. They'll be raised in labs, not in the wild. They won't have parents to teach them how to survive. They might struggle to live outside a controlled space. There are even legal and ethical questions. If we bring back an extinct animal, is it a real wild animal, or is it a lab-made creature? Who's responsible for it? Do these animals have rights? Still, many scientists are excited about the future. Some believe we'll see a mammoth-like elephant in the next 10 to 15 years. Labs are growing more advanced every day. We might even be able to create animals from scratch one day, using only digital blueprints and DNA printing. It sounds wild, but it's already being tested on microbes and small life forms. De-extinction may also help animals that are not yet extinct, but are in danger. Scientists could use these techniques to make endangered animals stronger by giving them genes that help them resist diseases or survive climate change. Even though this science is about the past, it could also be a tool for the future. Here are a few fun facts to think about. The first extinct animal ever cloned was the Pyrenean ibex. It was brought back in 2003. But sadly, it died minutes after birth. Still, it was a big step. There's a group called Revive and Restore that's leading many of the de-extinction projects, like the passenger pigeon and the woolly mammoth. And yes, scientists have already inserted mammoth genes into elephant cells in the lab. It's real. It's happening. And the dodo? That strange bird that couldn't fly. It might be coming back too. Researchers are studying pigeon DNA to try and bring it back. De-extinction is not just about bringing back the past. It's about asking big questions. What kind of future do we want? What role should humans play in nature? And can we fix the damage we've done? It's a story of hope, risk, wonder, and science. It challenges how we think about extinction, about life and death, and about the power of human hands. One thing's for sure, the next chapter of evolution might be written in a lab. And that was the story of de-extinction. Not just science fiction, but a journey through time, genes, and human ambition. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Nature's Diary for more amazing stories of our world. See you next time.